Hello everyone, I'm back with another Reddit Addicts episode. If you find my videos entertaining, please kindly subscribe and like them. Thanks to everyone for your suggestions and kind notes. Now, let's get started with today's exciting stories.
I found out my husband cheated on me before we got married. I'm writing this for advice or maybe some guidance. Maybe just to rant. I don't even know. I found out my husband cheated on me before we got married. We've been together for 7 years, but married for almost 3. He was my high school sweetheart. We also have 1 child together. Let me start by saying this is now the 2nd time I'm finding out he cheated on me. When we started dating in high school, he cheated on me with his ex. At the time, we were only 3 to 4 months in, and I did leave him for a bit. We ended up hanging out one night, and I decided I could move past it, so we got together again and have been ever since. To be fair, I know that was the first red flag. And yes, I know I'm dumb for believing he wouldn't do it again. The other day, I found out he did it to me once again. We got married in Sept 2019, and from what he says, nothing he says is credible to me right now, but whatever. It happened before we got married with his coworker, while at work. I guess what baffles me is how did he marry me knowing he did that? How was he able to come home every day and look at me and his child in the eyes for the years leading up to me finding out? Not to mention he has stayed friends with this coworker. They're good friends at that. He says he won't talk to her anymore, but I can't help but think that while he's at work, he's going to do it again. Or even just talk to her. He said it only happened that one time and it was years ago. But that doesn't even make it any better for me. I am absolutely heartbroken. I guess I don't know what to think. I love him so much. He says he won't ever do it again, but he said that once to me before, and yet here we are again. Except this time we're married and have a child. I'm not sure if I should stay or leave. I will never be able to trust him again. I'm so angry at him, but I also don't want him to leave because I'm so used to our life together. But it doesn't feel the same. It hurts so much more this time around because of the life we have together. I know what you guys will say. He did it twice, he'll do it again. And I know that could be very true. Everything is so confusing, and I just don't know what to do. Comment 1. Now that you know how remorseless he is, are you willing to continue sacrificing the rest of your life knowing another D-Day is around her corner? To not only sleep with her, but hide it from you for so long, and remain her close friend indicates a level of psychopathy. He doesn't truly care for your feelings, and he has a known pattern of behavior. He's already stolen 7 years of your life. Do not let him steal anymore. You will always worry when he does it again. Not if, but when. He has an illness deep inside him that he has no interest in fixing. Comment 2. His brothers work with him, and when I told them about it, they were shocked, and they are very disappointed in him, and aren't even talking to him right now. They said they would have never guessed he did that because they do see them talk, but nothing to be suspicious over. Trust me, I don't believe it was just once, but he swears it was. Only he knows the truth. Comment 3. Is he even doing anything to work towards reconciliation? Or is it the typical cheater stuff? My bad, I'll never do it again. I don't know why I did it was crazy, bullshit. Does he have a plan to help himself figure out why he keeps doing this shit to his wife? Like therapy? Does he have a plan to help you heal if you stay? Or is it by the seat of his pants without books, podcasts, counseling, etc.? You can tell a lot about someone's remorse by their actions, not their words. Cheaters are great with words. They usually suck with action. Comment 4. It's all a really long story. I looked through his phone. He cheated on me before, so I have always been scared of him doing it again, and saw he had her on Snapchat. This isn't the first time he's had her, and I have asked him to delete her, and he did. But she was on there again, and when I clicked on the messages, I saw a picture she sent him. I then pretended like I was him messaging her, and I told her, "My wife found out I had you again and she's mad." She then responded, "You didn't tell her we fucked, right?" And that's how I knew. If I'm being honest, I never thought he would cheat that bad. I was always scared he would talk to someone, but it seemed impossible that he would actually sleep with someone because he's always home. He doesn't even leave the house that much. He's a very shy and reserved guy. Having sex at work just isn't him, and I'm so confused about it. When I saw the picture of his coworker, I thought that was the worst part. I never expected the sex part. I guess I know the answer to what I should do, but it's so hard for me to come to terms with ending our marriage. Comment 5. I told him that exact same thing. If he would have told me when it happened and promised me he would change it, would have been a different story. You're right. It's hard to believe it was only once, but I try not to think about it so much because it hurts so bad. I keep leaning towards staying, but I don't even know why. I will never live peacefully. I mean, we already weren't since this was the second time, but this took it to a whole other level. I feel so stupid for staying after the first time. Once a cheater, always a cheater, I suppose. Now for the next story. Found out my husband cheated on me before we got married. Me and my husband dated when we were younger, twice. Both times he left me, once because he cheated. Then years later, we decided to get back together, but for reals this time. We promised that this time was going to be real, and no lies, unfaithfulness. It was very evident that he completely changed and was like, if I was dating a completely different person than when I was younger. Our relationship was so good, I was happy and felt safe, that this time it was the good one. I was very sick during this time due to long COVID, and he was the only one who took care of me. We talked about wanting to get married and even planned on doing it that same year. Which we did. We were living together most of the time, but sometimes I would go back to my parents' house. I'm only 22, he's 24. Anyways, a month after we got married, I found out he was cheating on me when we were dating. He cheated on me June-August, and we got married in November. IDK, if he cheated on me longer than that. But what I found were from those months. I couldn't believe it. I thought we were so good. I trusted him so much. I really thought he changed. I read messages between him and the girl, and it was almost like they were in a relationship as well. Well, at least that's what it looked like from her part. She was really in love with him. He would even take her food. We are still together, I know, but IDK if I trust him. He said he changed, and he told me that ever since we got married everything has been different, and he would never cheat on me now. But it's only been 2 months? Should I believe him? Do men like this ever really change? Comment 1. Cheaters don't change. It doesn't matter if it's a 10-year difference. Once they cheat the first time, they will always do it again and again. Don't trust him. Time to move on. Comment 2. You are only 22 with your whole life ahead of you. After multiple incidents of betrayal already, you have to ask yourself what the probability is that you only know the tip of the iceberg. High. It will happen again. High. My opinion? Break it off and move forward with your life. Good luck.
We hope you enjoyed this story. Thanks for watching and hope to see you in the next video. And before you go, please be sure to subscribe for more.